Have you ever used a mouse that felt like holding a pen? Some people will mention players like Karyu, who played on a drawing tablet and performed pretty well with it. The issue being is that you must use a drawing tablet to use a pen to aim. But there's also the underlying technical problem that a drawing tablet don't always work for most FPS games, as FPS games don't usually support a drawing tablet. On the other hand, FPS games are meant to be played with either a controller or a mouse, or something like a mouse that has the same functions. Now about 2 weeks ago, the Titan Zero was dropped, as only 36 units were made to be purchased and most people could not get it. I was one of the many that didn't get it, but I may have a solution to that problem. It is not going to fully fix the issue at hand, but it can make it less of a problem. As you can see, I use the HSK Pro 4K. Some players that use the mouse as I do have mentioned that it's a pen-like mouse, with the most known person to be Pinkify. I never got a specific idea or feel if I didn't hold it in a specific way. Disclaimer, this has worked for me, but I am not quite sure if it's something that is going to work for you. Now, to get this pen-like feel on the HSK or similar shaped fingertip mice, you must hold the mouse specifically with your index and thumb like it's a pen. Imagine holding a mouse in between those two fingers and focusing on that specific part of a mouse to be the tip of a pen. That way, the crosshair is going to feel somewhat like it's the imaginary tip of a pen. It has helped me a lot to improve my consciousness when aiming, specifically when I need to be accurate or taking flicks with confidence. Now it is only a way to hold the mouse and an aim theory that has not been completely proven yet, as no top level aim trainer player, or aimer in general, has tried this except for me. I've had varying success in different scenarios, but when it comes to overall aim improvement, it has worked out for me. By some of these examples, my aim has not instantly improved by a large margin, but it has made me a lot more comfortable as necessary while aiming. It's not a good thing because you need to see if a change like this is something you want to tolerate. I'd suggest trying it out for at least a few days and see how it's going to be feeling compared to your clips from before. To further get into this rabbit hole, I have a small mouse mod that can also try to make the pen-like feel even more evident. By placing grip tape in this specific way on the mouse, I can push into it as I would be holding my mouse like a pen. Now for the other fingers, you must place them in the normal way, but by only having the pen idea behind your aim, it would feel more intuitive. At least, that's for me. To make the idea of a finger grip style obsolete, I have also been trying hybrids of grip styles, but with the same pen feel idea. I've also been using the HSK in a claw grip, shown by some of my clips in the past few days. Okay, so this part of the video is going to be unscripted, as I want to say some things that I'm not able to word in a good manner. Most of the video that I've done for now are scripted by writing it on my own and trying to my best to make it interesting. But it's going to take a bit, so if you are able to listen to some of my ranting, then please do. I'm happy if you do. So, this type of mouse, the HSK, a fingertip mouse, was always something I have not been looking up to. Because it felt weird to me to hold a mouse with only my fingertip and aim that way. Because I've always been playing CSGO or games where you need to flick and click and I've never thought about the idea about using my fingertips on aim. But back then when I got into Apex, I did try it out when I had the G Pro back then, and it was different, it was fun, but because the G Pro was a brick and it weighed like 70 grams, it was really hard for me to aim with only my fingertip. I kept getting strains and was hurting myself by doing it. But now that I'm using the HSK, I feel like fingertip aiming might be becoming really popular and mainstream for a lot more people, especially in the community, the aimer community, but also outside of the aimer community. I have seen some pros in Valorant and also CS that have played with a fingertip mouse before, not in competition, but at least some of them have played with a fingertip mouse. I'm not gonna name drop them because I'm not 100% sure if they did or not, because I'm not following all those types of esports a lot lately, so I'm not even sure if they are playing with a full-size mouse right now. Anyways, coming to this mouse mod or aim theory of mine, I feel like both have to be used at the same time to make a difference in your aim. You're not going to get better instantly, so don't even think about saying, oh, if I use this, I'm going to get so much better. No, you're not going to get so much better. I have been adapting to this aim theory, or I'm not even sure if it's an aim theory, it's more of a mindset for the past, I don't know, 10 years of my life. And I feel like most people don't understand that. Most people don't realize how much time was put into trying out and testing these types of things, especially when it comes down to a mouse mod like this or to a aim theory. So if you have the time to try this out and you feel a significant difference, even in the first 3 or 4 days, please let me know, because I want to see if there's anyone out there that is better than me at FPS or even aiming, or worse than me, doesn't even matter, if they see a noticeable difference in their clips or gameplay. Because I have played with this for the past month now, even before the Titan Zero was dropped, and I have been seeing a lot more consistent aiming from me. You can't see that on the clips because I only clip what I feel like is cool, and it has gotten a lot more common that I clip something that is cool or that I think is cool. And I feel like not a lot of people know that, and I wanna just share my opinion about this whole thing. And it's just a general idea of mine. So if you are trying this out, please tag me on Discord and Twitter, on YouTube, wherever you like. Just let me know that you tried it out. I want to know your guys' opinion about it, and if there's something similar to this type of idea of mouse mod or something like that, please let me know. I want to try it out really bad. So I know this was a bit of a rant. It took a bit of the time. I'm sorry that it did, but thank you for listening to my video. Thank you for watching specifically, and see you next time.